12th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 1, Exercise Sum number 16. Let's read the question. I hope you can see the textbook clearly. Okay, let's read the question. From the following details, you are required to calculate credit sales and credit purchases by preparing total debtors account, total creditors account, bills receivable account and bills payable account. Okay, let's read the information and then I explain you clearly what they asked from the given information. There are two accounting periods they have given. Okay, balance as on 1st April 2018. 1st April 2018 means this is the opening balance of to whom? Sundry debtors, bills receivable, opening balance of sundry debtors account, opening balance of bills receivable account, opening balance of sundry creditors account and the opening balance of bills payable account. So, 4 accounts opening balance they have given here. So, this is the opening balance 1st April 2018 denoted as opening balance of according to these accounts. Okay, then come to the next accounting period. Balance as on 31st March 2019. What is this denoted as? 31st March 2019. Not consider about the year. Let's see. 31st March denoted as closing balance. Listen, 1st April denoted as what? Opening balance. Similarly, 31st March, end of the accounting period. It is denoted as what? End of the accounting period. 31st March denoted as end of the accounting period. End of the accounting period, what? For sundry debtors. So, closing balance. 31st March denoted as what? Closing balance of the sundry debtors account. Okay. Sundry creditors, closing balance of the sundry creditors account is 1,50,000 rupees. Closing balance of bills receivable account has 8,000 rupees and closing balance of the bills payable is how much rupees? 20,000 rupees. So, there are two accounting periods given here. This is opening balance and 31st March denoted as closing balance of the respective accounting accounts is given here. Then come to other information. Listen, cash received from debtors. Listen, what they given here. From the given information, we are going to calculate the credit sales and credit purchases. Okay. So, to find out credit sales, what we have to do? We are going to find out the total debtors account. We are going to prepare the total debtors account and bills receivable account. Okay. Then, to find out credit purchases, we required two calculations, credit sales and credit purchases. To calculate credit sales, we required to calculate debtors account and required to calculate bills receivable account. And to find out credit purchases, they required to calculate credit purchases. How can you calculate the credit purchases? To calculate credit purchases, to find out the credit purchases, we need to calculate total creditors account and the bills payable account. Got it? If you find out bills payable only, you can calculate the total creditors account. Through total creditors account, you can easily calculate the credit purchases. Okay. So, from the given information, let's come to other information also given here. Okay. I already clearly explained you how to calculate total debtors account through format. Statement of affairs format, and how to calculate the total creditors account and the bills receivable account and the bills payable account. I explained you clearly in previous videos. Okay, please go and watch the previous video. Then only you can easily find out what I said. Okay. Then come to others information. Cash received from debtors. Where it comes? It goes to total debtors account. First, identify the given information and mark it. Okay, then only the calculation will be easy for you. Discount allowed goes to where? Total debtors account. And come to cash paid to creditors. They have given here clue. Creditors means what? Debtors means total debtors account. Creditors means goes to total creditors account. Okay. Discount allowed by suppliers. So, which means discount received. Okay, it goes to total debtors account. And payment against bills payable. They have given here a clue. What is the clue? Bills payable. So, payment against bills payable goes to bills payable account. Okay, they have given the clue. Accordingly, we marked it. Okay, cash received for bills received. What it denoted? What's the clue they have given here? Bills receivable. So, cash received goes to which account? Bills receivable account. Got it? Then, bills receivable dishonored. Listen here carefully. Which account it goes? It goes to bills receivable account. Okay. And bad debts. Bills receivable account and also total debtors account. Okay. Bad debts goes to where? Total debtors account. You can mention debtors account or total debtors account. Okay. So from the given information, we identified which account goes to total debtors account, creditors account, bills receivable account, and bills payable account. We identified and marked here. So what we have to do, according to identified the given information, we are going to calculate. Which account we are going to start first? We will go to calculate the bills receivable account is what? Bills receivable account. Okay, just a minute. So we already marked in the book textbook. Okay, according to that, we are going to prepare it. Okay. What is the first account we are going to start? Bills receivable account. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it into the comment box. Okay. So first you are going to write the heading. What is the heading? Bills receivable account. Okay. There are two sides in the bills receivable account as per the format. What are they? Debtor side and the creditor side. Okay. Can you see the note clearly? Yes. Okay. So there are two sides in the bills receivable account, that is debtor side and creditor side. Then both the side we have the particulars and rupees. Okay, this is the format for the bills receivable account. Okay. Which account we are going to start first? We always started with the opening balance of the bills receivable. What is the opening balance of the bills receivable? Listen here, there are two accounting periods given here. Bills, this is the opening balance. The 1st April denoted as opening balance and 31st March denoted as what? Closing balance. So what account we will prepare? We are going to prepare bills receivable account. What we need? We need opening balance of the bills receivable. So where is the opening balance of the bills receivable? Here we have the opening balance of the bills receivable. How much rupees? 30,000 rupees. So opening balance always started on debtor side. Started with the word to. To balance brought down denoted as what? Opening balance. How much rupees? 30,000 rupees entered on amount column. Okay. Then cash received for bills receivable. Listen here. Cash received. How much rupees? 60,000 rupees. You are going to enter on credit side. How can you write? By cash received. Within cash received, cash account within the bracket received. Received means what? You received from your customer. You received cash from your customer, your debtors. Not your customer. From your debtors, you received cash. So for that you are going to write by cash account received within the bracket you word received. Okay. And write 60,000 rupees. Okay. Then Bills receivable dishonored goes to which account? Bills receivable account as well as the debtors account. Bills receivable dishonored 4,000 rupees as per the format we are going to enter on credit side. By debtors, where you get the bills receivable account, to whom you get the bills receivable, from your debtors you received the bills receivable. So for that you are going to write by debtors account. Within the bracket you should write bills receivable dishonored, which means dishonored means what? Your bills receivable document is bounced on the due date from your debtors. You can't receive cash or receive check. You can't receive any payment from your debtors. It was dishonored. Your bills receivable was dishonored. So it will be entered on credit side of the bills receivable account. Okay. So your debtors account increased. So for that you are going to enter on credit side. Why debtors account? Bills receivable dishonored, how much rupees? 4,000 rupees. Then closing balance of the bills receivable. Where is the closing balance? 31st March denoted as closing balance. Which account we are now preparing bills receivable account. So we need closing balance of the bills receivable. By bills receivable 8,000 rupees. Closing balance comes on which side? Credit side. Okay. How can you write? By balance carry down. Carry down denoted as what? Closing balance of the bills receivable. So the respective account given in the question we entered on bills receivable account. Okay. Now we are going to find out the total. Which side we have the higher total, higher value, that side we are finding the total. Accordingly, debit side we have only one value, that is 30,000 rupees. Credit side we have 60,000, 4,000, 8,000. So compare between debit and credit side. Which side we have the higher value? Credit side we have the higher value than the debit side. So for that we are calculating sum of the credit side value. 60,000 plus 4,000, 64,000 plus 8,000, 72,000. So 72,000 we entered as the total. After we entered the total, we have to draw double line. That double line denoted as what? Total. The same value we are going to enter on debit side, which means this is the total. Debit side total 72,000. After we enter the total, we have to draw double line. Okay. Then what we have to do? Now we are going to find out the difference between the debit side and the credit side total. So credit side total we have 72,000. Debit side we have how much rupees? 30,000 rupees. We need to find out the difference between them. Please subscribe my channel. Okay. If you have any doubt, please comment it in the comment box or chat with me. Okay. So we have to subtract the total of the credit side 72,000 from 30,000. You will get how much rupees? 42,000 rupees. This is the difference between debit and credit side. This is the balancing figure. So against this 42,000, we are going to write to debtors account. That means bills received from your debtors. Okay. This is the balancing figure. How much rupees? 42,000 rupees. Then what we have to do? We are going to next account. That means total. We are going to calculate the total debtors account. So there are 4 accounts we are finding out. What is that? We are calculating bills receivable account and calculation of total debtors account and the calculation of bills payable account. The 4th calculation is the total debtors account. Okay. So first calculation we completed, that is bills receivable account. Now we are going to calculate total debtors account. We are going to write calculation of total debtors account. This is the heading. Okay. So what is the format to find out the total debtors account? First write the heading total debtors account or calculation of the total debtors account. There are two sides, that is debtor side and the creditor side. Debtor side we have to write particulars and rupees. Similarly, creditor side also you are going to write particulars and rupees. So this is the format for the total debtors account. Okay. Now what we start? Always started with the close opening balance. Sorry. So opening balance they given in the question in the book. So opening balance of the sundry debtors 1st April 2018. This is the sundry debtors 2,40,000 rupees. This is the opening balance of the total debtors account. Where you are going to enter, you always started the opening balance of the total debtors account on debtor side. Always started with the word to. Okay, to balance brought down denoted as what? Total debtors, opening balance. B bar D means what? Opening balance. Okay. How much rupees? 2,40,000 rupees entered. Then listen, we already marked in the question which account goes to total debtors account, which account goes to creditors account, which account goes to bills payable account, which account goes to bills receivable account. We already marked in the identified and marked in the given question. Accordingly, we are going to post it into the ledger account. That means total debtors account, bills receivable account, bills payable account, total creditors account. These are called as what? Ledger. Okay. Now going to post into the ledger. Okay. So cash received from debtors. Already they given in the clue debtors. So it goes cash received goes to debtors account, total debtors account. So by which side we are going to post it? Cash received always goes to credit side of the total debtors account. Okay, as per the format. What you have to write? By cash account. Within the bracket we are going to write received. You should write the received within the bracket. How much rupees? 6 lakh rupees. And then discount allowed to customers. That means it goes to debtors account. Okay. So by discount allowed, which side? Credit side. By discount allowed account 25,000 rupees entered, and bad debts already identified and marked. Bad debts goes to 16,000 rupees on credit side. Already I explained you clearly why it comes on credit side. Cash account, discount allowed account, debtors, bad debts account. I already explained you clearly in previous classes. Go and watch in my previous video. Then only you can easily understand why by cash account comes on credit side, discount allowed why comes on credit side, bad debts why comes on credit side. I explained you clearly. Okay. Then bills receivable. Cash received for bills receivable comes on debtors account and bills receivable account 60,000 rupees. Okay. Bills receivable listen. We already prepared bills receivable account. Okay. There are two accounts here. Debit side we have debtors account and credit side we have another debtors account. There are two debtors account is on bills receivable account. So when you prepare the total debtors account, you have to transfer that on credit side of the bills receivable, debtors account goes to debtor side of the total debtors account. Okay. The another we have another debtors account on bills receivable. Where is it? It is on debit side. So it goes to credit side of the total debtors account. What you are going to write? By bills receivable, bills received 42,000 rupees. Why we are going to transfer that to debtors account in reverse order, in opposite way? Why? Because We mentioned here debtors account bills received. By debtors account bills received dishonored. So these two debtors account mentioned in debtors account. Okay. So we are going to post it into the opposite side of the total debtors account. We carried it from the bills receivable account and post it into the total debtors account in opposite way, opposite side. If it is on debtor side, on bills receivable account, it will be posted to credit side of the total debtors account. What you are going to write? Bills receivable received, because you taken from where? Bills receivable account. You are taken that debtors account from bills receivable account on debtor side. Similarly, we are going to enter that bills receivable dishonored 4,000 rupees taken from bills receivable account and post it into the total debtors account in opposite side, that is a debtor side. Why? Why? Because we mentioned here clearly by debtors account. That why? Because bills receivable dishonored from your debtors. Okay, your debtors not made payment for bills receivable. Your debtor dishonored the bills receivable. So it will be transferred to total debtors account on opposite side. It is on credit side. We are going to post it on debit side of the total debtors account. You are going to write not debtors account, because you are going to enter the debtors account. So what you are going to write? You are going to write bills receivable dishonored. Within the bracket you mentioned already, no? So we mentioned here bills receivable dishonored and enter on debtors account. Why? Because it is the debtors account. So you are going to transfer in debtors account in debtor side, from taken from credit side, enter on debtor side. In reverse side you are going to post it. Okay. Then finally you are going to enter the closing balance of the total debtors. What is the closing balance of the debtors account? Sundry debtors 2,20,000 rupees. Okay. So it will be posted on credit side. How can you write? By balance carry down. Carry down mentioned, C body mentioned as closing balance. How much rupees they have given? 2,20,000 rupees. Okay. So from the given information, we entered total debtors account, the respective account related to total debtors account. We entered into the total debtors account. Now what we have to do? We are going to find out the total. How can you find out the total? Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Accordingly, debit side we have 2,40,000 and 4,000. Added together, we will get 2,44,000. On credit side, we have the only one account, we have 6 lakh rupees. So comparatively, which side we have the higher value, debit side or credit side? Comparatively, both the side, credit side we have higher value than the debit side. Debit side we have only 2,44,000. Credit side we have more than 2,44,000. So we have to sum up the credit side value. We have to consider credit side total. Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Accordingly, we have to sum up the credit side value. 6 lakh rupees, 25,000 rupees plus 16,000 rupees plus 42,000 rupees plus 2,20,000 rupees together, we get how much rupees? 9,03,000 rupees. Okay, so this is the total. So the same value you are going to enter on debit side. The same 9,03,000 rupees enter on debit side. After enter the total, we have to draw double line. That double line denoted as what? Total. Then what we have to do after find out the total, what we have to do, we are going to find out the difference between debit and credit side. So we already calculated credit side, that is 9,03,000 rupees. How now we have to sum up the debit side value, that is 2,04,000 rupees. So we have to find out the difference between debit and credit side. Okay, then only you will get the credit sales from total debtors account. Okay, how much rupees? There are two kinds of sales. I already explained you. There are cash sales and credit sales. Okay, during the sales, when your customer make payment, that is called cash sales. During the sales, your customer not making the payment, instead of payment, your customer or your buyer promised to you in future date or later he will pay that due amount. That is called as credit sales. So how from your debtors, how much they made the credit sales? Okay, so to find out the credit sales, we need to find out the difference between debit side and credit side. Debit side we have 9,03,000 rupees. Credit side we have 2,40,000 plus 4,000, 2,44,000 rupees. We have to subtract it 9,03,000 rupees. Sorry, 2,44,000 rupees from 9,03,000. You will get 6,59,000 rupees. This is the balancing figure, is called as credit sales. How much rupees you make credit sales from your customers? 6,59,000 rupees. Okay, so we calculated bills receivable account and total debtors account. Now we are going to calculate the bills payable account. So what we have to, first we have to write the heading, right? So what is the heading? Calculation of bills payable account or bills payable account is enough. This is the heading. What is the format? There are two sides of the bills payable account, that is a debtor side and a creditor side. We have to divide the two sides, particulars and rupees, both the side we have to enter the format though. So this is the format for the bills payable account. Okay, then how can you start to prepare the bills payable account? Always started with the opening balance. Okay, so what is the opening balance of the bills payable account? They have given in the question clearly. So 1st April 2018 denoted as what? Opening balance of the respective accounts. Now what we are preparing? We are preparing the bills payable account. So what is the opening balance of the bills payable account? Bills payable 10,000 rupees. There are two accounting period they have given here, right? We have to take opening balance from 1st April. Okay, not taken from 31st March. Which period we have to take to find out the opening balance? 1st April we have to take the opening balance. From who? For bills payable account. Okay, so bills payable opening balance is 10,000 rupees. As per the format, we always started the opening balance of the bills payable on credit side. Credit side, what you have to write? By balance brought down. Always started with the word, prefix word, by on credit side, to on debit side. Always started the word to on debit side, by on credit side. Okay, so what you have to do? We are going to start it with the opening balance of the bills payable account, that is by balance brought down. Brought down denoted as what? B bar D denoted as opening balance of the bills payable account. How much rupees they have given in the question? 10,000 rupees we entered. Got it? Then listen, come in the additional information. Cash paid to creditors. Okay, cash, listen, sorry. Where is the bills payable related accounts is given here? Listen here. Okay, got it. Payment against bills payable. Listen. Payment against bills payable means cash paid. Okay, cash paid to whom? To your creditors. Okay, so payment against bills payable means they already given the clue bills payable. So we are preparing the bills payable account. Okay, so it mentioned is what? Bills payable. This account payment against bills payable goes to bills payable account, which means what? Cash payment. Okay, so how much rupees? 30,000 rupees. So we are going to write on debtor side to cash account within the bracket bills paid. Why? Because they have given here clearly bills payable, payment made, cash payment 30,000 rupees made. Okay, so we as per that we are going to enter to cash within the bracket. You should write bills paid. Cash paid or bills paid? Bills payable. They mentioned here clearly bills payable means bill was paid through cash. Got it? So we're going to write to cash account. Within the bracket, you should write bills paid. If they paid only cash, you not mentioned bills. You only mentioned paid within the bracket. But they made payment for the bills payable document. Through the bills payment document, they made payment cash. So for that, you should mention bills paid within the bracket. Okay, how much rupees? 30,000 rupees. Then finally, closing balance. This is the opening balance. This side they have given the another account what? Closing balance. How much rupees? Closing balance for what? For bills payable account. So 31st March denoted is what? Closing balance of the respective year. So bills payable, closing balance of the bills payable, how much rupees? 20,000 rupees. So we are going to write closing balance. How can you write? To balance carried on. Okay, to balance carried on. Carried on mentioned is closing balance of the bills payable account. Okay, so how much rupees? 20,000 rupees they given in the question. Okay, so respective account what they given in the question according to the bills payable, we entered on bills payable account from the given question. So what we have to do? Now we are going to find out the total. Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Okay, accordingly, credit side we have 10,000 rupees. Debit side we have the first only one value 30,000 rupees. Comparatively, which side we have the higher value? Find out. Please chart it. Debit side we have the higher value than credit side, right? So which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. According to that rule, we have debit side we have the higher value. So we have to find out the total on debit side. 30,000 plus 20,000, how much rupees? 50,000 rupees. So 50,000 rupees we entered as a total. The same value you are going to enter on credit side. Okay, total we have to enter both the side same value. So now we finding the total. Now what we have to do? We are finding out the difference between debit and the credit side. Got it? Okay. So how can you find out the difference between? We have to subtract the debit side value from the credit side total. Okay, debit side total is we found 50,000 rupees and credit side total is what? 10,000 rupees. After subtracted, what is the difference between 10,000 minus from 50,000? You will get 40,000 rupees, right? So this is the balancing figure. That 40,000 rupees is denoted as sundry creditors bills accepted. Okay, sundry creditors bills accepted. Okay, find out. Then what we have to do? We are going to calculate the next account, that is total creditors account. Total creditors account, first we are going to write the heading. Okay, always started with the heading calculation of the total creditors account. Okay, there are two sides. What are they? Debtor side and creditor side. Both the side we are going to write particulars and rupees. There are only two columns, so particulars and rupees on debit side, particulars and rupees on credit side. So this is the format for the total creditors account. Always started with what? Please start it. What always started with opening balance. Okay, whatever account you started with, how can you start? Started with the opening balance. Okay, whenever you preparing the ledger account, wherever you prepare the ledger account, you always started with the opening balance. Okay, so we enter the title, that is total creditors account or calculation of the total creditors account. What is the opening balance they have given in the question? So 1st April denoted as opening balance. Which account we are going to prepare? Total sundry creditors account. Total creditors account and sundry creditors account both are same, right? So sundry creditors opening balance, how much rupees? The opening balance of the sundry creditors value is how much rupees? 1,20,000 rupees. Okay. So 1,20,000 rupees we entered. Sundry creditors account opening balance always started on which side? On creditor side. How can you write? By balance drawdown. By balance drawdown denoted as what? Opening balance. Drawdown denoted opening balance. Okay. Listen, sundry debtors opening balance always started on debit side. Sundry debtors and bills receivable, both accounts opening balance always started on which side? Debtor side. And the sundry creditors and the bills payable opening balance always started on which side? Debtors, the creditor side. Got it? Bills payable account and the creditors account, total creditors account opening balance always started on credit side. Okay. How much rupees they given in the question? Sundry creditors account 1,20,000 rupees we entered. Okay. Then listen, cash paid to creditors. They mention the question clearly. Okay, cash paid to creditors comes to debtor side to cash account. If your creditors paid cash through only cash, you mentioned paid. If they paid cash for bills payable, you have to mention bills paid. Here they made payment only cash, not for bills. So for that you are going to write to cash account, within the bracket you should mention paid only. Okay. So how much rupees? 3,20,000 rupees. Then cash received for bills receivable. Listen here. Which account we are preparing? Creditors account. Okay. Then discount allowed by suppliers. Okay. It goes to where? Creditors account. How much rupees? 10,000 rupees. Discount allowed means you received. Okay. Discount received how much rupees? 10,000 rupees. And come to the previous calculation, that is bills payable account. So from here, look at here. Sundry creditors we mentioned bills accepted. This is the balancing figure. Sundry bills accepted from your creditors 40,000 rupees. So it will be transferred to total creditors account. Why? Because you mentioned here sundry creditors. So it will be transferred to total creditors account on which side? On opposite side in reverse order. If you mentioned on credit side, it will be posted on creditors, total creditors account. Okay. In opposite side means debtor side. Are going to write two bills payable, bills accepted 40,000 rupees. Okay, mentioned. Then come to closing balance. So closing balance of the sundry creditors, how much rupees? 1,50,000 rupees. So closing balance is on which side? As per the format, closing balance on total creditors account always enter on debtor side. Listen, if the opening balance of the sundry creditors account where you posted, it will be on credit side. So opening balance, if the opening balance is on credit side, then the closing balance is to be posted on debtor side. Debtor side, how can you write? To balance carry down. Carry down denoted as closing balance 1,50,000 rupees. Please like and subscribe my channel. Hi ma'am. How are you? Sasi ma'am, how are you ma'am? I am fine ma'am. Ramya Max ma'am, how are you ma'am? So we entered the closing balance. Now what we have to do? Now we are going to find out the difference between debit side and credit side. Before find out the difference between debit and credit side, what we have to do? We are going to find out the total. How can we find out the total? Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Accordingly, credit side we have 1,20,000 and debit side only one value we have the 3,20,000. So comparatively, which side we have the higher value? Debtor side only we have the higher value. So for that we have to calculate the total on debtor side. Okay. So we have to sum up the given value, that is 3,20,000 plus 10,000 plus 40,000 plus 1,50,000. You will get total amount is 5,20,000 rupees. Now we are going to find out the difference between debtor side and creditor side. So for that we are going to subtract creditor side total 1,20,000 rupees from debtor side total 5,20,000. You will get 4 lakh rupees. That 4 lakh rupees is denoted as what? This is the credit purchases. Okay, how much rupees you made credit purchases from your supplier? 4 lakh rupees. Okay, do you have any doubt? Please comment it in the comment box. Thank you. Take care.